Hi everybody and welcome to Homemade by Bruno. I'm your host Janine Bruno and today we're going to be making one of my favorites, Cacio e Pepe. This is a classic Roman dish with just 3 ingredients: pecorino romano, black peppercorns, and spaghetti. And of course, our 4th magic ingredient is our pasta water. So the first thing you're going to do is get your water boiling. I have a pot boiling and I'm going to add in my spaghetti. Before you add in your spaghetti, you're going to want to salt your pasta water. So we're going to use coarse Mediterranean sea salt and then throw our spaghetti into the boiling water. So the spaghetti is in the water, it's boiling. I'm going to let that cook al dente. We don't want to overcook it. We're going to finish cooking it in here. So in here, I'm going to grind up my fresh black peppercorns. And then I'm going to add in some pasta water and get that base started. So I have ground the black peppercorns. It's really a personal preference as far as how much you want. I like a lot of pepper, I like a lot of spice. The best way to do that is either in a pepper grinder or you can actually use a mortar and pestle and mash them up. Okay, so we're going to put the pepper right in the pan. And I'm going to use a spoon and I'm just going to kind of get those aromas activated. I have some pasta water. So it's starchy pasta water. It's definitely different than just putting regular water in. And I am going to start building the sauce for the Cacio e Pepe. And you'll start to see it's going to get creamy before we ever even put in cheese. I'll let that cook. In a bowl, I'm going to add my pecorino romano and some more pasta water. So you're going to make a paste and get that starchy water activated in the cheese. And once the pasta's in here, we're going to throw that in. This pepper and starchy water is going to start to make a nice creamy consistency. It's going to be thick. It's not going to be what you would expect. Okay, so if you can see on the screen, this is getting nice and thick. Before ever putting any cheese, I'm going to add my boiled but al dente pasta. So if you've ever been to Rome, this is a classic dish that you'll see. You don't always see it here in the States. I mean, I guess it depends where you live, but I rarely see it on a menu. It's something that is super time sensitive. So as soon as this is cooked and we put the cheese in, there's only so much time before the cheese would get not as creamy and good. So we want to serve this also on a hot plate and it'll preserve that creamy consistency. And putting the pasta water in here first is going to save you a lot of headache as far as it being too clumpy. Also, you want to use the right cheese. So this is a beautiful, really soft, finely grated pecorino romano. It's creamy, it's salty, it has the perfect taste. I'm going to add a pinch more pepper as well because, like I said, I like it spicy. I like that pepper. And I think this is ready to go. So I'm going to actually kill the heat and I'm going to wait about a minute or so, let it just cool down just a tad, and I'm going to throw this cheese mixture in and then probably end up topping with a bit more cheese. All right, so we're ready to add the cheese in here. Best part. Mix that really well. I like a lot of cheese, who doesn't? So I'm gonna probably top with a bit more. But as you can see, there's no clumps. It's super creamy. There's no cream. There's no milk. There's no butter. Okay, so I'm gonna just top with some more cheese. And we're gonna plate and serve. So I've topped with some cheese from freshly grated Pecorino Romano, some pepper, and it's time to dig in. Buon appetito. Perfecto. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and follow me over on Instagram at Homemade by Bruno. Ci vediamo presto.